losses tonight. We'll have to wait and see if Kellen can round that out. It will be his first time in this split playing the Alistair.
And let me present
against the Alistair.
They're gonna try this. Come on. Come on.
Oh, he wants it. The flash goes away, and there's the W into the combo as first blood goes to Jin and Key. Oh no, Kellen, you stepped in range, but you stay alive.
Kill
they
Shen.
want more, and there it is, the double kill. Root comes in the bottom lane.
There's nothing I love more than Vladimir
does
and
something
Shen.
great and gets first blood for his team, and then everything falls apart. So
well,
I hope I'm proven wrong this time around, as Tal gonna be knocked around the bouncy castle of the Alistair. Getting in here as they see him on the ward. Q comes in, and in goes Bono, interestingly enough. He's gonna have to get to safety, but Root already. Oh, nice dodge on the stun there, on the taunt rather, as Key is going really deep. 1v3. Can he get to the plant? Oh, he got knocked out of the wall. He got knocked out of the sky.
Kellen, you beast! Headbutted him.
Time to try to make that happen, and they're gonna lose an Infernal for it. So.
Oh, can you reset again, Linderung? That would be so true.
Question is, which one of these goes down first? You can see Bono and Tempt really getting in there. There's the ultimate. It comes down, but Linderung dodges everything, but you can't dodge the ignite. Tries to do a nice amount of damage on the backside, but the turret will go the way of the blue team in the bottom side first. So at least they get that first blood turret.
Flash was wasted, but otherwise Linderung did a good job of buying time and everything invested from Hanwha Life to follow this. That means the Sungyun's not even there to pretend to trim a wave. Not going to do too much against the trio he's against, but let's see how much turret damage comes in, because they know Vladimir is at least 5-6 seconds away. They're going to get it.
Yep, they're going for it, and honestly, Vlad still quite slow, is not going to get there on time. He's coming in, but Sion's still not that tanky. Actually uses his ult to get away from position, and now Kellen in a bit of trouble, does get the nice knockup, but he's not tanky enough yet, as he will go down. Looks like Jin are going to have to run away with their tails between their legs and give away that Infernal.
Short, and becomes more about Linderung using ult than being out of the fight. Here's Engage.
Okay, they are going to get the Shen in the front line. A nice amount of burst damage, but now Malrong has to hop away. Grace still in the front line. Will miss his stun, but the rest of Hanwha Life will have to go away, so at least a team fight win here for Jinner.
They'll get the Drake. Like you say, they win the pressure war. They have Sion in the front line, but no Kai'Sa ability to push damage onto members as, okay, this is happening. Why is Linderung here?
I mean, he doesn't have his flash. He doesn't have vision in the enemy jungle.
Nope.
He's going to be trying to take out Tempt, and he does have a nice amount of speed boost, but Tempt hanging around is going to eventually
Always
get
the chance that Kai'Sa just decides the game straight up.
So, nice read here by Tempt. Not sure if he saw him on a ward. The ping did go down onto one of the wards, so I assume he did, but...
Hanwha Life are on backs. This should be a free mid lane turret, and maybe even more. They walk up.
Okay, this time maybe for real. They want to get on top of Kellen here in the backside, but Bono gets low. He's going to try to win the fight against Malrong, who does go golden on the backside. Here comes Linderung. But you can see that Key getting low as well. Root into the backside, takes out two. Somehow, someway, he's so fed, but he is going to make it happen. Tempt somehow as well gets the kill and gets the bounty, and now it looks like Tal and Bono are trying to get in the backside. The flash comes in, and he does go down. Nice calculation, I'd like to say, by Grace. About this one, Hanwha Life gonna come in and check. The TP's already coming in. Kellen waiting in the side, gets a huge two-man knockup in the backside. And that means Root now going very aggressive into this team fight. Big knockup once again as Kellen gets four, but they do burst down the Kai'Sa as he was just too aggressive into the backside. And that means a double kill now to Lissandra, make it a triple kill. As unfortunately this time around, Jin are not able to pilot that team fight to victory, and Hanwha Life will take it big time.
That triangle of vision is gone. The extra ward gets in. It's a standard one as well, Valdez. Everyone should check for the Baron vision. Not even in solo queue you put it out, but it gives all the information. The TP beautiful into the back line, and Jinner done messed it up. It will be Hanwha Life with the first Baron of the game.
Yep, it goes the way of Hanwha Life.
Out of this fight.
You know what I think happened? I saw at the beginning of the replay, he was getting low, it looks like, from the Baron, and he actually went north. He went away from the fight. And the reason why, part of the reason why Root Killer Instincted over to the right side is because there were two beefy tanks right in his face that he couldn't really do damage to, and he didn't have Malrong to back him up. So overall, just a team fight, kind of team loss, I would say, there to the side of Jin Air, as you can't really pinpoint the blame onto one person, and Hanwha Life keep their cool, even amongst all that CC, and Kellen having good positioning. They make that team fight comp of theirs work. It's well, understandably, I'm not too positive that that can happen.
Shen split push into play, even though there are moments where if you freeze it, say 5 minutes in, and you feel pretty excited about what Jin Air could be. What they do is all in. They have an initiation comp here, and there's the TP. It's right on top of Root.
Yep, right there in the front means he has to back away, and that does mean that Alistar in a lot of trouble in the front line, essentially alone, but in goes Linderong into the back line, and here comes Root. Finally has that moment. He's doing damage in the backside. There's a nice taunt from the side of Hanwha Life for Root. He's still alive, doing damage. They finally take him away. But Linderong is still alive. Can he be the savior? No, it does not look like it. So unfortunate, but that was the one fight that Jin Air looked like they may have had a moment, but Root eventually did go down.
You see the health bars, and you know that if some of those mistakes weren't there, the damage would have been lethal, the kills would have come. And that's what a one-team fight looks like. It's not to be in game number one. The TPs confirm it. We will see the game end here. Hard to see the noble Alistar and Kha'Zix stopping the game.
They'll give it their best shot. That's about all they got. Slow comes in. Kellen goes down.
Well, they might try. Here we go.
Malrong, he does have his GA. He's delaying for quite a while. Next person is Root at 10 seconds.
Shen. Who's going to win?
He's staying alive, actually. The Fear Beyond Death isn't going to kill him, as he does take him away. Root 3 seconds, 2, 1. Can he make it in and stop this? They're just going to target the Nexus. And it looks like that's not going to be enough. Game 1 goes to the side of Hanwha, and it was a hard-fought one by Jin Air, but Hanwha Life turned out to be...
It feels like either Root or Grace was going to be lumped on victor duty against hard-engaged City, which sucks to be playing, and they decided
now, as Malrong is going to spot this, and Key is here from the bottom lane. They want to fight right now. They'll take anyone they can get here, as No Hook is going to come in. Nice buffer on that one, as Grace is in a lot of trouble. The Fear comes in, and Key, the Bloodthirsty, and they're going for the safest way. They want to slowly chip him out first. There's the flash to get away, but still no turret aggro to the side of Hanwha Life. They're just going to wait for Temp to make his way up, and Linderong is able to get his ultimate out, but still in a lot of trouble here as they use all their abilities. And Aftershock on the Lissandra makes her so easy to stay alive. Only an Ocean Drake in the trade, but that's a lot of turret plates and a kill to the side of Hanwha Life.
And you know what? It also plays into don't take a necessary risk. Just do it how you would do it against anyone else. They don't go for what looked like an 85% play with two people. They say, yep, recently the meta has been doubling down on that. They know about the Gromp start here. They get Root.
Boy, they get him, and the Paranoia comes in, and the Ezreal has nowhere to go, doesn't even bother flashing. There's no point, as 2 kills go their way. They could use the Rift Herald now.
Oh, but it's worse, Valdez. They don't have to. They can just do it without it and use it after.
And that they will. They're going to get all the plates anyway. And Hanwha Life say, we're here to play finally in game number 2. Game number 1 was a little bit of a, hey, we're still asleep, you know, early morning game for us pro gamers.
Solo gold to Songyun as well. Just a disaster in the bottom side. Everything goes better than expected, and you know what the MVP is? It's that ward. The ward down there. You can see it on the top right of your screen. Here it comes.
Oh, yep. There it is, right behind everybody as, oh boy, here comes Paranoia. Didn't see that Scion, did ya? Behind everybody as how many kills are they going to pick up is the only question. 1 goes down. They got another knock up onto the Urgot, but it seems that 2 overall.
Jin Air goes down. Malrong's looking for less than a 50-50.
Will they get themselves into trouble? They're flashing forward. They want to take this fight up against the Scion. They do get tall. And at least that's a little bit of something.
Liking it.
He's doing it. As well, you have double demolish. Might as well use it here. In the mid lane, they do pick it up.
We're trying it, so.
Yeah.
Viper leading the way on that one. Here's the dive. It's all alone until...
Here we go. We got Lissandra. Nice knockback, actually, by Malrong, but that means that he's going to be the one that dies most likely. Nice stopwatch, though, keeps him in this one for a moment as, oh boy, Grace, that one is going to sail wide as he's not really able to take anyone out should be just a second kill to the side of Hanwha Life. They will eventually take him out as trying to make something
Ice Bomb
up.
Gauntlet would change the result as Bono takes down the Ocean Drake. That's a freebie. Feels like most of the neutrals.
Lysandra played there through the wall, but was spotted out. Might just go for Kennen here as, okay, into the back line. Tempt is going to knock down the Victor. No big follow-up in damage as everybody was on the Alistair, but the rest of them are going to go down as Tempt gets extremely low. They're trying to take out one more guy, but Grace actually from downtown is able to pick off the Nocturne. So nice.
Well, but that is a really nice place for Silent Come.
Oh boy, trying to get around the wall. They're going to find an Alistair again in the front line with this ultimate available. This time, can they kill him is the question. They finally get him down with the follow-up from Tempt and enough damage. Spawning now, and Tala's in a fantastic position to make another play happen.
They don't know about it either. They know now.
And here comes the TP anyway. This time he gets the Ezreal in the front line, but he is able to get over the wall. And no ultimate for Kellen means he's going to go down. Can Tempt survive? Is going to be able to ult himself. Flash on in from Bono, and Tempt's going to be just fine. Bono going very, very deep into the back line. He's still going to, oh, it does go down to the Victor in the end, but it should be an ace to the side of Hanwha, as only Nocturne will pay for it.
And because of the timer and the pretty decent death timers, it might be Baron anyway. Bono goes down. Hanwha Life once again going to be safety first. They actually give up on going for a 4-man Baron. TP is being worn on 3 members of Jin, so probably the right choice. Even if at first glance you might thought it was a defensive one. They take down the mountain, they clean up the kills. The kill score tells a story, 14-3.
It's not often you see 14 kills in 27 minutes by one team, but Hanwha able to make it happen here up against Jin. As you mentioned, they take the safe play out. They get the Mountain Drake. They get the 2 outer turrets here. I guess you call them inner turrets. As taking one step at a time. See when they decide to make that move.
Let's see where Sion is, because he's probably going to force it.
Oh, he does miss, but in goes Bono anyway, and they get the hook onto Xin Zhao, which is going to be more than enough.
Unsealed spellbook, unless Grace is getting in, and Grace doesn't seem so interested right now.
Yeah, not quite. He's picked up his heal. He's going to keep it for himself, and there it is, the barrier present, as they're just pushing all the lanes at this moment in time, like the timing of it as well. Very matched up. You have 2 cannons now on the side of Hanwha in the bottom side, which is the main lane they're going to be looking to push.
Watching the picture-in-picture, liking this one here. Another Speedway, he's coming bot lane, he's looking for the game!
Oh, he's going all the way around, gets in the backside, finds another cow. Somehow, some way, always lands on a Kellen, but huge damage coming out from the Lysandra as well. As, well guys, this is going to be good night to Jin. And hello to Hanwha Life as they will pick up their 2-0 victory.
Even Tempt cleans up the final kill under the turret. He'll go down. Everyone press their stasis button.
Oh boy.
Now that was a cool play by Tal. I thought he was going to slowly chip away. We get a highlight reel drift, and we get the end of the game.
Really good stuff from the side of Hanwha. Looks so much cleaner in game number 2. They win this one 20-4 in kills, so got to be happy about this. And Hanwha, definitely a team that has some attitude and willing to show it there at the end of the game as well, with all the stasis being used, showing off their cool poses. As a cool 2-0 victory goes to this team. Bono looking pretty happy as well.
And at the end of the day, Valdez, what was our assignment for Hanwha Life today? You're against Jin. It's going to be about your performance. Find some form. You've had some tough losses in recent memory to Griffin and Sandbox. Right now, undefeated. Game number 1, definite failure on that one. You're going to have to resubmit, we said, on their first essay, but the resubmit is what we wanted. Proactive champions. They went for some very proactive builds, double Dark Seal, instead of something like a Doran's Ring and a Cloth Armor on the first back to push around the Lucian and the Lysandra. And some nice moments in the closing, so they close it fast. They make some good moves. That's what Hanwha Life need to show.
Well, either way, guys, I'm going to hand it to Ji-sun, who will translate the interview.
Thank you very much, guys. Today we're going to be joined by Tempt and Key for today's MVP interview. It's your first MVP interview, Key and also Tempt. And your first starting game also for Tempt. Yeah, this is the first series that I started the game as a mid laner. It's a big relief that I got the victory.
1세트 때 시작하자마자 탑미드를 수업을 하셨어요. 어떤 전략이었나요?
There was top and mid rotation in the very early game. That wasn't our first intention, but Tall just maybe suggested, what about switching the lane? Yeah, we had a good matchup against each other, so that's why we ended up going for lane swaps.
그리고 2세트 때도 리산드라를 꺼내셨단 말이에요.
Game 2, you also played Lissandra. All your confidence on playing it. Lissandra is a good champion, that's why.
네, 알겠습니다. 그리고 첫 초반에 이 상윤 선수랑 같이 바텀 다이브 킬을 당하셨는데 그때 조금
Well, the
위기감을
enemy
느끼지 않으셨나요?
tried some bot lane dive, and it could have been very much of a suffering for you guys.
한 대 쳤으면은 괜찮았는데 제가 안 쳐가지고 이제 꼬여가지고 상현이 형이 블라디로 이제 2스킬을 찍었는데
Well,
그걸 보고
actually,
상대가 이제 잘 캐치해가지고
we weren't really good at counting the minion waves to level up, so Sangyun just learned E on the level 2, so we were actually in a very dangerous situation when the enemy tried the diving, but we were just trying to cheer out after the dive. And Sangyun was like, this is bad. That was all about his comment.
그랬던 것 같아요.
네, 말을 잊지 못하는 상황이었던 거.
I guess he was really speechless at that moment.
But
But we saw you guys, and Sangyun especially, sitting at the coaching booth, and the head coach was standing up.
아 그렇진 않은데 이제 상현이 형이 오늘 조금
Well, Sangyun,
피곤한가 봐요. 그래서 좀
he was feeling a
앉아있고
bit
싶었는데
tired,
또
so he wanted to sit down.
감독님이 또 서 계셔가지고 네 그게
And
찍혀가지고
unluckily,
의미가
the
있어요.
fans got to find out that the one sitting down was Sangyun and the head coach was standing up. So there can be some misunderstanding, but that wasn't our intention.
자, 1세트에서 2세트 넘어가면서 하나생명이 또 완벽하게
Moving on to game 2,
보여줬습니다.
Hana pulled up a very improved performance compared to game 1. It was very aggressive.
1세트에 좀 힘들었다 보니까
Well, game 1 we did suffer.
이기고 2세트에는
So after winning the first set, we had the feedback that we should play it a little bit more aggressively.
네, 감독님께서 그런 말씀을 하셨고 팀원들끼리는 어떤 얘기
And what kind of
나누셨나요?
feedback went back and forth between the teammates? We just said, let's
네,
win.
사실 이기는 게 가장 중요하죠. 그러면 키 선수,
And Ki,
상윤 선수와 함께 바텀에서 활약 중이신데
It
키
has
선수의
been very
탐켄치가
long since
계속
you
밴을
played
당하고
together with
있습니다.
Sangyun,
아쉽진
but
않으신가요?
all the enemy players are
제가 탐켄치를
target
좀
banning
초반에
Tomkins out of
많이
you.
이겼는데 그거에 좀 많이 지기도 했거든요.
Well,
그래서 저는
actually I did win, but at the same time I did lose a lot on Tomkins, but
감사한 것 같아요.
it doesn't really worth that much of a ban card, but it's really thankful to seeing my opponents banning out Tomkins from me.
네, 그만큼 또 키 선수의 탐켄치가 인정을 받고 있다는 말이겠죠. 그리고 상윤 선수의 LCK 통산
상윤,
1000킬 이제 얼마 남지
he's really
않았습니다.
close
오늘까지
to
990
hitting the
킬을
1000 kill
달성했는데
at LCK.
상윤 선수가
It's
아무래도
already
경기 동안에 좀
992.
의식하거나 그런 모습
Is he
있으신가요?
aware of that record?
일단은 오늘이 이제 20킬이 남았었는데
Today he had 20 kills left,
그런 말은 별로 없었고
but he didn't really mention about it.
생각에도 오늘 어차피 20킬 못 채우니까
Well, I think Sangyun already knew that it was really hard to pick up 20 kills today, so I think he was just concentrating on gameplays.
다음 경기에 노려보도록 하겠습니다. 이제 다음 경기가 SK
And your next
전입니다.
opponent will be SK Telecom this weekend.
엄청난 팀인데요. 각오 한 말씀 부탁드릴게요.
Any last message?
설날전 마지막 경기인데
That is our last series before the Lunar New Year break, so I hope we can pick up the victory and have some great time with my family.
해주시면 좋겠습니다. 키 선수는요?
What about you, Ki?
일단 저희가 설날 전에 마지막 경기잖아요.
Yeah, it's the
그거를 이제 이기고
last series
진짜
before the
좋은
Chinese New Year,
가족들과
so I really want to get the victory there and have a great time with my family, so
무조건 이길 수 있도록 열심히 하겠습니다.
I'm gonna practice hard to prepare for that matchup.
새해 인사드리면 이제 설이니까 설 인사드리면 너무너무
I
좋을
hope
것
you guys can
같습니다.
pick up the
오늘은
victory
인사
on your next series,
마치고요.
and this will be the end of the
안녕하면서
interview with
끝내겠습니다.
Tents
여러분,
and Ki
감사합니다.
from Hana Life
안녕.
Esports. Bye!
Bye.
Bye,
We're back.
Ji-sun.
Bye, Ji-sun. We'll see you in a bit. They said it was their last match.